What if everything you've ever learned was just a story your mind told you? What if truth wasn't found in facts, but in feeling? Or maybe it's the other way around. What if every fact you've memorized isn't real? What if knowledge itself is a battleground between what we see and what we think we see, between the senses that deceive and the mind that doubts? This is not just a debate, it's the question behind every question. How do we know anything? In this journey, we'll explore two ancient forces, empiricism and rationalism, not just as ideas, but as living threads woven through every part of your world. How you learn, how you believe, how you build meaning from chaos. From Socrates to AI, from dusty scrolls to digital minds, we'll ask, do we discover truth through reason or through experience? By the end, you won't just understand how humans learn. You'll see your own thoughts in a new light. Once in ancient Athens, a man stood barefoot in the market, asking questions that annoyed everyone. His name was Socrates, and he believed something radical, that wisdom wasn't in what we see or even what we know, but in what we question. He left no books, no doctrines, only a method. The art of asking until all certainty dissolves. Centuries later, a new wave of thinkers emerged, armed with telescopes, microscopes, and equations. They trusted not dialogue, but data. Not inner reason, but outer evidence. This was the rise of empiricism. The idea that knowledge begins in the senses, that to know the world, we must measure it. But others disagreed. Thinkers like Descartes believed the senses lie. That truth must begin inside the mind, with logic, with clarity, with ideas we can't doubt. This was rationalism, the view that reason, not experience, is the foundation of all knowledge. So, who's right? If you stare at a stick half submerged in water, it looks bent, but it isn't. Your senses betray you. But if you relied only on reason, you'd never hear music or taste joy. Empiricism gave us the scientific method. Experiments, observation, peer review. It says, test it, measure it, then believe it. It's the engine behind vaccines, space telescopes, climate models. But rationalism gave us mathematics, logic, and metaphysics. The things that don't exist in the physical world, but structure it. Where is the number two? Can you touch a triangle? They live in the mind, but without them, science collapses. Modern thinkers now ask, are these opposites or partners? Cognitive science shows we need both. We absorb patterns, then reason about them. We sense the world, then build abstract maps to navigate it, like a dance between chaos and order. Every day you live this tension. Scrolling through your feed, you feel something: outrage, awe, suspicion. But then you analyze. Is this true? Who said it? Where's the evidence? In a world flooded with misinformation, deepfakes, and emotional manipulation, the way we know things has never mattered more. AI learns by patterns, empirical data, but it reasons through models, rational structures. Even machines mirror our philosophical split. So the question isn't just old, it's urgent. How should we teach children? Build technology, trust the truth. Maybe knowledge isn't a fortress. Maybe it's a bridge between what we feel and what we understand, between the forest and the formula. Rationalism and empiricism aren't enemies. They're two wings of the same thought. To know deeply, we may need both. So the next time you ask, how do I really know this is true? You'll be standing not at a dead end, but at the start of a long, beautiful tradition. One that began with a barefoot man asking questions. What do you trust more, your senses or your mind? Comment below. And if you think curiosity still matters, subscribe.